What's up, gamers? We're sitting here down at Sydney International Airport with one of the only New Zealanders to actually top an event this weekend. And possibly the best place as well. We had, once again on the channel, we've got Keegan. Keegan, how you doing, buddy?
Good, mate. Good.
Tell us about the tournament you topped with.
So I played the Ultimate Time Wizard event, which was Edison Format, and only lost one round in Swiss. It was 7 rounds, and then we went to top 8. One top 8, one top 4, made it to the finals, and kind of bricked and got sacked in game 3, but it's fine.
Happens.
Yeah, so 10 rounds of Edison in one day. That was, I guess, fun in its own way.
I mean, it sure beats the 9 rounds of advance we did on Saturday, to be honest.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get in deck profile.
Cool. So we played Amaryllis Plant Burn, or aggro, whatever you want to call it. So the free Amaryllis, main part of the deck. You played 3 Titanials, so this is kind of a semi-brickish deck because sometimes you brick on just Amaryllis and Titanials, but we have ways around that. Then we played the Volcanic Counters, so this is like alternate win condition, where if you aggro your opponent down enough with Amaryllises and attacking with big Titanials, then your opponent can't attack you because they'll just kill themselves with counters. And not a lot of people actually know what counter does, so you just kill them because they can't read cards. You play Raikou because it's best monster to set. Also mills you free cards, which gets you more plants and graves, gets you your counters and graves, gets you your Amaryllises and graves, a very important card, and also outs lots of random stuff in the format. 2 Lone Fire Blossom to summon Titanial. You cycle for both of them so that you load your deck up with plants, and because it takes 1 bad mill out of your deck. Double Dandy, good card, good to mill with Raikou, and then set up 2 tokens to tribute your Amaryllis or Titanial during your turn. Also, bury tokens to tribute with Titanial effects to negate Monarch effects. One of the Necrogunner stop attacks. Plague, because you're milling quite a bit in this deck, and it just opens up tuner plays for you because this is the only tuner you play. Card Trooper is just a good card. I played Morphing Jar to try and help unbrick hands. This won me probably 3 or 4 games and lost me 1 game. It's also real unexpected, especially when you're on 2 cards in hand, your opponent 6 cards in hand, and they just go battle phase attack. And then you just go +1 card advantage. That was it for monsters. Spells to play Triple Trade in to try and get rid of the Titanials and Amaryllises you draw. It's also just needed in the deck to try and draw your power spells. 3 Hidden Armory, and then Mark of the Rose DDR. Brain Con is dumb, and this is basically Brain Gone, so it's a good card. And then this is to recycle your Titanials that you banish off of Amaryllis, or any other thing that ends up getting banished. You can use it to put Necrogunners back in your grave. Card D again to unbrick your hand. Won me some games, lost me some games. But that's just the nature of the card. You semi-have to play it because sometimes you just brick hard. This is funny card. Puts all your resources back. Also puts your volcanic counters back. There's games where your opponent attacks, you flip this and put all your counters back and just kill them. Very funny. Heavy Storm, out to back rows, up to spin 3. 1 charge for Raikous. Again, milling cards is good. 1 Foolish. Mainly use this to dump Amaryllis to actually get that going, or one time I already had Titanial on board, dump a Dandy and just give it targeting protection. Steals Games, it was a dumb card in the format. 2 Phoenix Wing Blast to try and dump Amaryllises. I found this was more useful than Raigeki Break, so yeah, played that one instead. Played 1 Call of the Haunted. This was alright. It was semi-good. It's mainly good if you opponent heavy storms you and you can flip this and special a Dandy, and then Dandy gets sent to grave, you get 2 tokens. Or you special Card Trooper and then you get a draw off the Card Trooper. That was the main theory. Torrential is a good card. During one end phase I specialed 3 Amaryllises and then flipped my own Torrential and burned them for 2/4 a game. That was funny. Dust Shoot is broken. And then last card is Mirror Force. We're on 40 clean because the deck's already semi-bricky. So yeah. So that was it for the main deck. Extra deck. It's pretty standard. Armory Arm, Catasta, Android. I played this because you play Plague Spreader, and if you're in the zombie mirror match, this card goes, not mirror match, but if you're in the zombie matchup, this card goes hard. I never made Brio. Yugioh is good. This is never made it. This, I made it, but not for its first effect, for its second effect. I switched to Substitute to attack mode and attacked into it for game.
Nice.
Never made this, never made this, never made this. Made this once to destroy an Amaryllis and end phase for game. Never made this, never made this, never made this. So.
Nice.
Didn't make any of that.
Side deck,
Yep.
Free Crows, played against mostly Vio and Frog decks, so this was pretty good. 2 Cyber Dragons, put this in most games I was going second, even if it wasn't a machine matchup, because Specialing a 2-1 body is pretty strong. One of this for the graveyard decks was pretty handy today. I hit a Vayu deck grave for like most of the Vayus in the Blackwing, so it was helpful. Side this for heavy trap decks. I don't think it was worth maining, which I guess came in handy because I played against mostly Hero Frogs and they don't play too much back row. This Stormy game against Lightsworn, he Beckoning Light added JD Christia. He summoned the JD and then I flipped this and he went, I just lose. And I'm like, yeah. So that was funny. Decree for the trap decks. I did play against the Hero beat a couple of times, so this was helpful. Against Vayu decks as well, they semi-play a decent amount of traps, so that was good. Bottomless for Vayu decks and Monarchs. It's just a good card. Pulling the Rod for Monarchs won me a couple games, so yeah.
Nice. Any shout outs you want to do?
Shout outs to all 128 players that played the Edison event. Shout out to the judges. I know Edison's a bit weird to judge because cards have different texts, it's different rules. So shout out to the judges that took their time to learn Edison to judge it. Shout out to the main event YCS Sydney, and shout out to all my New Zealand people that came with me. And yeah.
Sweet. Well done. Cool. Thanks, Keegan. Cheers.